I think it's always necessary as you live your life that you frequently do an inventory of your life. Who's in your life? Who's the most influential person or persons in your life? Who do you hang out with the most? And what kind of an impact or influence do they have on you? Way back in Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Become wise by walking with the wise, hang out with fools, and watch your life fall to pieces." What a powerful statement. Every single day of our lives, if we get out of the house, if we go somewhere, we're with people, we're around people. Who do you choose when it's your choice? Sometimes you don't have a choice at work. Sometimes you might not have a choice in other social activities that you do because it's a structured kind of event and there's certain people going to be there. But when you choose to hang out with people, who are the people that you hang out with the most? And so the Bible is very clear here. You want to hang out with spiritual people. Every Christian should want to do that. People who, quite frankly, in my life, I like to hang out with people that are smarter than me, wiser than me. I like to glean from them. I like to learn from them. If you're hanging out with people on a continuing basis who are not at your spiritual level, then eventually you can be pulled down to that level. So always, I say to people, look at your relationships. Who are your closest friends? Who are the most influential people in your life? Take an inventory. Who's in your life that should not be in your life? Who's in your life that creates a negative impact? Many years ago, an elder came to me and he said, I'm having some challenges in my marriage and I really need some help. And I said, well, tell me what's going on. He said, I don't know what's going on, really. He said, the last few months, my wife has gotten a little bit negative and argumentative, and she hasn't been like that. And so I said to him, is there anybody new in her life? Does she have a new friend, new friends? Is she going to a certain group of people now that she wasn't going to? He said, well, actually, there is a person that she's gotten a lot closer to over the last few months. And he told me the person's name. And I immediately knew what was going on. The person that she'd been hanging out with was a very dominant person. She, as we would say, wore the pants in the family. Maybe she felt like she had to because her husband didn't, but she's very dominant. I knew immediately what was going on. She had had an impact on my friend's wife. And now that impact on her life had literally changed her personality. And now the husband was suffering because of that. So he went back home, sat down and talked to his wife. And he brought up the fact of this new friend. They had a long discussion. They prayed about it. To make a long story short, she distanced herself and became her old self again. All of us need to do that. Anybody that's in your life should be adding value to your life, or else they have no right to be there. When you're in someone's life, you only have a right to be there if you're adding value to their life.